Hey, TX Sheepdog 72 here with Southside Slacker. We're fixing to play a video here in about a minute where Mike comes across some physical violence down at Municipal Court. This will be the third time we've encountered physical violence. Just to give you some context, uh, Mike missed a court date a while back, a few weeks ago. He was late. He was in the hallway. He went down to use the restroom. They called his name. He was late to court. The process down at San Antonio Municipal Court is quite ridiculous. If you miss your court date, they tell you have two options. You can pay a bond, which would be in the amount of the fine, and they'll give you a reset, or you're going to have a warrant for your arrest. Or you can plead guilty. So if they issue a warrant for your arrest, they will not arrest you. We have plenty of video footage where we beg to be arrested for that warrant, so that way we can just get taken to the back and they'll release us with a court date. We would much prefer just to get the reset, but if we need to get arrested to get the reset, then so be it. I mean, there is a warrant, so why wouldn't they arrest us, right? At least that's what we think. So Mike goes in. He's tried several times to go in and turn himself in, and they just refuse to. One of those times he got his camera broken. You guys saw that. And this time, he gets a little bit more physical violence. I want you guys to keep in mind something. I went about a month ago and went in and told the warrant officer, hey, I missed my court date, and I missed it on purpose because I want to expose your stupid process. He said, well, you have a warrant. I said, I understand that, but I just take me to the back and I'll get a reset, or go ask the judge to give me a reset. He said I didn't have a choice. I needed to pay a bond, or I was going to have a warrant. Okay. And I told him, I'm not paying your fucking bond. It's stupid. Just give me a reset. Why did you miss court, Mr. Miller? Because I wanted to. Because I want to expose your fucking process. It's a stupid process, and I'm exposing it. So here you have a situation where I'm telling them I missed court on purpose. I'm there 2 weeks later. I'm not paying your stupid bond. Either get me a reset from the judge or take me in and get me a reset that way. I got a reset, which is great. Mike, on the other hand, is a little late for court. It's the same situation. Pay a bond, plead guilty, or you got a warrant. Well, Mike couldn't afford the bond, and he told him, I can't afford it. He didn't tell him, I'm not paying your bond. He just said, I can't afford it. So the result was him walking out of there with a warrant. He's tried on 2 occasions to turn himself in and do the same thing I did, which is get a reset from the judge, or go to the back, get arrested, go to the back and get a reset. They will not arrest him. They will not give him a reset. But they gave me one, and I'm the asshole. I'm not paying your fucking bond, and they give me one. He's saying he can't afford it, and they're not going to reset his case. So, I think I said this before, and I said, the only difference is between us two. I mean, it's the same case. We were ticketed by the same officer at the same time. I mean, why wouldn't they reset his, but they reset mine? The only difference I can see, I'm this, I know you guys are going to say, you ain't clean cut, but anyway, I'm just this, normal looking white guy, and he's a tatted up Mexican. That's the only thing I can see. And I know a lot of people said, oh, you're pulling the race card or whatever. I call it the way I see it. You guys know me. I call it what it is. And I don't care if it hurts your feelings. I don't care if it's not popular. I'm going to call it the way I see it. And that's how I see it. If any of you guys can find or figure out any other reason why they reset mine but they don't reset his, let me know, and I might drop that race card. But I think it has a lot to do with the way we look. So anyway, you're going to see this video here in a second. This time, the star in this video is the security guard that works for Allied Security Service. And we'll post his name, we'll post his phone number for his office. You guys definitely, if you don't like what you see, call him and let him know. And if you like what you see, call him and give him a commendation. Right. I mean, I think he deserves a commendation for his actions, if that's the way you feel. So enjoy the video and stay tuned. We're going to keep working on them until we know that people can go inside municipal court without fear of retaliation, property damage, and assault. So stay tuned. There's be more to come, I'm sure.
Voice. Can you repeat your policy for me? Well, I was informed I could record here, and you just told me that I couldn't turn myself in.
Please leave. Please leave.
Well, can you now call an
Please
officer?
leave.
Do not touch me. Can you now
Please
call an
leave.
officer? Do not touch me.
Please leave.
Can you now call an officer?
Leave.
Leave.
Can you please now?
Please leave
I will
now.
when you call an officer.
Leave.
Can you please call an? Please do not fucking touch
Excuse me,
me.
you gave it
Do
away
not
when you
touch
walked through
me.
that door.
Do not
All
fucking touch
persons,
me.
all
Can you
persons
call an
and
officer?
property.
I'm gonna stand right here. Can you please
You're
call
not
an officer?
standing there. You're
Do not.
standing outside the door.
Do not touch me. Do not fucking touch me. From your mom.
From my mom.
From your mom and your sister. Can you please call an officer? You too, bitch. You were just talking to me nicely, and then I get the record out, and you want to act like punks. And you too, you fucking old fuck. Put your hands on me again, and you'll find out. Can you call an officer?
I get an officer.
Thank you.
He's making terroristic
That's not a
threats.
threat. I told him he put his hands on
No,
me.
he's making terroristic threats.
Put your hands on me too.
Oh, if I put my hands on you, it's all over for you.
For you.
It won't be for me.
Here, we'll find out. Yes,
Come on in,
sir.
sir.
He just, the fucking officer just told me to come over
Come on
here.
in. Gotcha.
Bet this.
Gotcha.
Make sure you call an officer, punk.
You talking to me? Or these
Yes, I'm talking to you.
Me?
Yes, Vasquez.
I'm too old to be a punk.
Obviously not.